Shabbos! After a couple of weeks off and a new member of the gang, we're back with another story. It was many years ago on Simchas Torah, and everybody was dancing nicely in shul. Who danced in shul on Simchas Torah with the Torah this year?
Me.
So this was many years ago, and there was a man sitting on the side who was watching, and he saw one man was dancing very nicely with a lot of energy, and he was singing, and he was clapping, and he was part of the group, and he seemed to be enjoying himself and doing the mitzvah of dancing with the Torahs. But he noticed a second man, another person, who was dancing with a super extra amount of energy. He was jumping, and he was singing, and he was yelling, and he seemed so happy. The way that he was dancing and the way that he was singing was just different and amazing to see. And this man who was watching was wondering, what is so special about this man's simcha? Why is he so excited and dancing with so much energy on Simchas Torah? So he decided he was going to find out. So first he walked over to the first man that he noticed, the man who was dancing very nicely. Nothing unusual, nothing amazing, but he was dancing as part of the group. And he said to him, what are you dancing for on Simchas Torah? What are you thinking about when you dance with the Torah in shul? And the man said, I'm thinking about how lucky I am to have learned so much Torah this year. I go to a daf yomi shir. I learn the parsha every week. I read Torah books. I go to other shirim, and I'm so happy to celebrate. It's like a siyum when you finish a year of great Torah learning. There's so much to celebrate, so much to dance for. And the man said, that's so nice. Now I understand why you were dancing so nicely. But then he went to the second man and he said, what are you dancing for on Simchas Torah? What do you think about when you're dancing in shul with the Torah? And the second man said, I am so excited because since we just finished the Torah, there's an opportunity for a new year of Torah learning. And I'm so excited for all of the new Torah I'm going to learn this year. I'm going to try to learn more than I've ever learned before. And I'm going to try to learn with more understanding than I've ever learned before. I'm going to try new shiurim. I'm going to try new books. I'm going to try new masechtas. I'm going to try new parshas. And I'm so excited about all of the new Torah I'm going to learn this year. I can't wait. I'm going to make it my best year ever. And that's why I'm dancing with so much energy. And now the man said, I understand. I understand why the first man was dancing very nicely, because he had a lot to celebrate, because he had learned a lot of Torah. But what you've learned in the past is in the past. It's limited. It is what it is. You learned a certain amount, and now it's behind you. It's certainly worthwhile to celebrate and to dance for. But what's in the future, in the year ahead, is limitless. You can learn so much. It's a fresh opportunity in front of you. There's so much that you can do. There's new things that you can try. You can spend more time learning. You can learn new types of things. And this man was so excited to learn so much new Torah that he had never learned before. And that's why in Simchas Torah, we don't just finish the Torah of it, but we also start again with Bereishis right away. Because the simcha of finishing is not just that we finished something in the past, but it's that we have the opportunity to learn so much more in the future. And I think that's also part of the simcha of having a new baby and a bris that we had today, as they had a whole new, fresh little life ahead of him. He has so many mitzvahs that he can do, and he has so much Torah that he can learn, and really that's true for all of you young children. Have the opportunity to learn so much Torah, do so much chesed, and do so much mitzvahs, and that's the greatest simcha, when you have so much good things to look forward to in the future. And that's really the greatest joy of Simchas Torah and of every day, that we can learn so much Torah in the days ahead and do so many mitzvahs. So we say Mazel Tov, and we had a happy week, and we hope that everybody else has many, many happy weeks and a wonderful year ahead. And we say Good Shabbos, everyone.
Good Shabbos.